I am Edgardo Fonseca Sanchez. I am John Caldwell Sanchez. I am Juan Carlos Yamuna Lee. I am Emilio Rodriguez Herrera. I am Marcelo de los Santos Rosales. I am Rodrigo Tinajero Santana. That's the first team. I am Alejandro Bergerí. I am Emiliano Flores Cedillo. I am Gonzalo Calderon Pérez. I am Daniel Ortiz Ortiz. I am Pablo Díaz del Castillo. I am Diego Sofía Correa.
Welcome to this debate. Just the only thing, the last student in the first team, I did not give him clearly. I still cannot see you clearly, sir.
Rodrigo Tinajero Santana.
Oh, much better. Thank you very much. Much better. Thank you very much. And welcome both teams to this debate. I'm going to show you two cards. One is yellow, one is blue, in which I'm going to decide which team is going to choose first and which team is going to choose second. I would like, I don't know, maybe your teachers can choose two students, one student from each team, to pick up one of the cards. Blue? Okay. You're going to be the second team. That means the other team is going to choose first. It's going to choose the position they would like to present. So, let's say the team that's going to choose first, I'm going to call it Team A. And the second group, I'm going to call you Team B. Is it okay with you? Blue? Okay. You're going to be the second team. That means the other team is going to choose first. It's going to choose the position they would like to present. So, let's say the team that's going to choose first, I'm going to call it Team A. And the second group, I'm going to call you Team B. Is it okay with you?
Okay, el equipo ya puede elegir su So Team A choose whether for or against. Or that Team A is for, Team B is against.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do is the team that is going to choose the position right now is going to be Team A, and the second team will be Team B, to make a little difference. Okay? So, Team A, once again, one is blue, the positions. One is going to be in pro, the other one is going to be against. Which one do you choose? Blue, okay. Team A is going to be against, and Team B is going to be in pro. To start with this debate, as you know, the only thing that you should have written is your introduction or your statements. You can be taking notes on what the other teams mentioned. So, with that in mind, the first part of this debate is going to be the statement. Each team is going to have 3 minutes to read the statement. I'm going to start with the team in pro, which is Team B, which is going to be Team B. After those 3 minutes, I'll give the chance to Team A to present the statement. So, Team B in pro, are you ready?
university work that education is a big part of the life of people because well, in October 2012, doctor from the Christus Hospital that received the Medal of Honor feared that a lot of people died because they did not receive an vaccination. And according to the Indonesian Journal of Organization, every year, no, from 80 to 90% of organ transplants are going perfectly. So that's why we're in favor of your recommendation.
That's it? That's your statement?
Well, that more than 94 patients who receive a kidney donation are in the field. Because imagine that a lot of people die because they do not receive an donation. Like in the United States, 90,000 people die because they do not receive an donation. And that's why it is very important to receive an donation. And well, to make an organ donation is to give more opportunity to people to have more ways to experiment to die. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I'm going to go with team A, which is going to be again. Let me know when you're ready to begin.
We are against the organ donation because there are a lot of ways of the donator and the one that uses the organ. And most of the people don't donate the organ because they know all the risks that this process has, and because the religion don't believe it. Well, in Chile, the persons have been obligated to donate their organ, and more than 2,000 people are fighting for their for the right to donate organs, but they are obligating them to donate. And when doctors also say that the organs have to have some ability, but there are a lot of probabilities of organ rejection, and then the person who donates the organ will die, and he will have a lot of risk because you don't need that organ. Also, prove at many universities, when you donate an organ, prove that the white blood cells reject the organ because it's not an organ from the body. Another thing we were against is that in 2010, 3,000 of people died by making a donation of them in Malaysia. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I'm going to move to the next stage, which is going to be questions and answers. You're going to be able to ask questions about the research and the statement each team made. This time, I'm going to start with the team against, which is going to be Team A. Each team is going to get 3 minutes to ask questions, and then I'm going to move to the other team. So, Team A, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
According to the research done by the University Center of Health, doctors at Ken Hospital state that 42% of them do not approve organ donation. 0.13% 35% of the doctors say that there are a lot of possibilities of rejecting the organ. Why should we accept organ donation? Because in the past, when organ donation weren't like practices, more people were dying. More than now. That's why.
In 2012, a person named Jack Moyer donated a kidney to a person. But a year and a half ago, the Jack Moyer had a lot of complications because he can't move his leg and he's suffering a lot because of the giving of those quantities. So, you know the risk that you can have in the operation or after you donate a kidney.
Yeah, but when you want to be a donator, or when you donate an organ, you are accepting that risk. And that is what you need to pay for saving more lives. Also, as I said, the book Physiopathology, Health, Sickness says that white blood cells will always reject other organs. Why should we give hope to the people of this will provide suffering or even death? Because even though the operation goes bad, they can give hope to the people that can live more or can be more chances to family. That in many countries like in Chile, there are having many problems of organ donation because they are forcing them to donate an organ, and that is illegally in the universal laws, and that is incorrect because many people are held and then they sell the organ to other people that is not, they don't need it. It's like you can use that organ for good and bad, but many times the people use it for bad things. Um, First, according to the Mayo Clinic, there's only a few people in the U.S. So that should be illegal on all the countries of the world. But because of some problems that some have had, it is only illegal in the U.S. And the organ donation is very important in those situations because they can save more lives, and that's right.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I'm going to switch the order. Now the team in pro, which is Team B, will ask the question, and Team A, which is again, will answer the question. Let me know when you're ready to start your question.
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Go ahead.
According to the life representation of the dead, has decreased after donation approval. Why should we be against the donation? Because even though it is approved, how I said the white blood cells detect the organ and it can get a bad result. Vaccination has proved that in Mexico, the number of people waiting for an organ has increased from 9,138 persons in 2006 to 12,408 in 2009. Imagine now in 2014, now that people are more conscious about the risk and the religion are not accepting the organ donation. The donation life organizations affirm that 18 people die by day that life. Because giving hope to people without the hope, I think that they will feel bad if you give hope without our hope. And many times people die needing for an organ, but also people die in the surgery of transplanting an organ. If you register as a donor, you can save 8 lives and improve 50. 94% of these transplants are done successfully. So if organization is saving lives, what are you against that? And it's gonna, well, the body's gonna reject the organ, and well, maybe the person that's receiving the organ is gonna die, and also, like the donator is gonna have problems, and it could also die. So why, like, if there's a possibility of both dying, then it's but like from 90 to 80% of organ transplants are successful, so we have a greater possibility. In the United Kingdom, between 1st April of 2011 and 31st of March of 2012, 1,107 lives were saved. So why are you against of organ donation? But like, imagine someone performs transport for long, and the person receiving the organ died, and like lots of problems were made because all the money the family put in the donation was wasted, and that maybe caused a lot of problems.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you stop for the questions and answers? Now, I'm going to move. I'm going to move to one of the important parts in this debate, which are the replies. In this part, each team is going to dispute or fight the other team's arguments mentioned in the introduction and questions and answers. It's not questions and answers, asking questions and answers. It's giving reasons why you're disputing the other person's arguments. This time, the team in pro, which is the team B, will begin with the replies. Team A, you can be disputing that reply if you wish. 4 minutes for each team. Your time begins now.
When before organ donation, the death percentage was bigger than now. When organ donation starts, the death percentage low a lot than when it were. But there's still a percentage that is not legal. Why? Because the organ rejection, the persons are not always gonna receive an organ, and there are a lot of these. Yeah, but it is better to try to cut more life than if you don't try to die. So it is better to try to have a plan of your life, because it is a possibility of 90% that the person can live. So that's why it is using an elimination. That's why we are in favor. That is a minimum risk, and that is very difficult to happen. And in the 10% that want to help die, so it is not fair. They want to help, and what the price they die to make it. and you will die with an organ and without an organ. You will die. But you die, yeah, but so there's some organs that the body accepts, and there are other organs that still functioning without only one part, like the lung and the kidney, and there are other parts that still affected by the liver, but only a portion. And in some cases, the pancreas can also be donated. But what happens that the doctor accepted that someone is going to donor an organ to a woman, and it is infected, and only the doctor says, "Oh, that is not a big problem." And in the future, in the uterus or in the women, it can cause cancer of mom, or if or the baby will have a disease. What happens? And the doctor told that is a little minor problem.
But if you don't get that organ, you're still going to die. So it's better to have a cancer.
Yeah, but you can live with that. It's not necessary to. You can live with one organ. It is infected the organ of the women. It can cause many people. That is not fair to the women have many problems. Well, depending on what organ is it. If it's the heart, you can live without it. If it's a kidney, that you can live without. But it's more dangerous to live without a heart or a very important part of the body, and it is not very important to live without a kidney.
Okay, can you stop? Now I'm going to switch the papers. The team against, which is team A, will start the replies, and the other team can dispute it. 4 minutes, you may begin.
The doctors, the people don't trust in the doctors. Why? Because many doctors don't make it possible to save their life. But always doctors try to save lives, and when an organ get out of their body, they check millions of times. So the organ it is not infected with a bacteria or with a germ that can affect the people that it is going to receive the organ.
Some doctors think that the patient who is gonna give the organ, the doctors think that the person is dead, but the person, like the doctors think that it's a cerebral death, but the heart is both, goes above. So some doctors take the organ like when the person is alive, so that's an act of honesty. That person.
That's what the people come from the doctors that test more and they study more and more. So that's the reason that we know the person or the person that thinks that it's dead. But the doctors are prepared, but teaching millions how they treat the organs. They are going to take your organs out when this keeps functioning, and you're gonna feel all the pain. And when they take the organs out, they fill up you with paper and with a tube, and they connect your organs in special machines to maintain them alive. Imagine that you're in a hospital and then you enter to that room, they have the organs and you see how long connected with the machine, and it's gonna be breathing. It's gonna be really known to like that you all that. Yeah, but you can save a life with that. And as I repeat, when you register as a donor, you accept that. You accept that they do all of that thing for saving more lives. Because from one donation, you can save as many as it lives. But according to the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, the organ donations are too expensive and not always are successful. You are, you are paying a lot for nothing and you are giving hope for nothing. All the doctors check many times if you are dead or not. It's not like if they are taking an organ, you are going to be considered. No. They make sure that you are dead and they take the organs out. That the doctors do their job for money, and many times the people go to illegal to the hospital and imagine that the doctor is not certified by a university. He's going to get out the organ to next. He can kill you because you don't know what to do and another. It can be illegal because sometimes in many parts of the world they do them illegally because they are alive and they have to have legally permissions of organs. And also.
Okay. Thank you very much. Time is up for this text. Now, the next part is for me the critical part of this debate. In this part, each team is going to have to write right now, get together as a team, a conclusion for your position again for improve. Each team is going to have, you're going to have 2 minutes to write your conclusions. After that, each team is going to have 2 minutes to read their conclusions. Your 2 minutes to write your conclusion begin. You may start. Okay, boys, time is up. Please have your seat. Thank you. Okay. Now, each team is going to have 2 minutes to read the conclusion. I'm going to start with the team intro, which is going to be Team B. You got 2 minutes to read your conclusion. You may start.
The conclusion of our team is that we're in favor of organ donations because if we have more organ donations, according to the donation, the last to help people with organ donations, you can also donate eyes and other parts of your body to lives of people. Thank you.
Okay, the team again, same thing. You're going to have 2 minutes to read your conclusion. You may start.
We are against the organ donation because the organ donation may have a risk of possibility that you can die, and that is not fair because the donation happens because a person wants help. That if the person dies, what's the price? And also the possibility is 45% of cancer with the surgery, 4.5% of tumor, 4.8 of drug use in the body. So you're like killing by yourself if you risk that. Many people make bad use of the organ donation, making the traffic organ. That consists in killing people by you getting your organs and then you sell to other people, and you also are against because it is against religion, some religion, because like the Sikhs of Jehovah don't accept blood and organ donation. That's where.
Okay, very good. Now, I have really enjoyed this debate with both teams. Unfortunately, I have to make a decision to which team is the winner. Before I give my results, I have several comments for feedback for both teams. The first thing that I would like you to take in consideration for further debate, the knowledge of the topic. I think both teams can still do a little bit better. Researching the topic, knowing the advantages, disadvantages of the topic. Another thing, and that's the opening part. The statement that both teams presented was not that catching. You remember that the statement is the one that's going to catch the audience attention. I think both teams need to improve in that part. The last thing, even though it's a debate in India, it's fighting each other's opinions. Relax a little bit. Okay? It's having fun, knowing other people how they think. Now, like I said before, unfortunately, I have to choose a winner. And it all comes to me. Let me tell you what I take in consideration for taking a decision. In the content area of the debate, the students have knowledge of the topic. Both teams have knowledge, but There's space for improvement. I give a point to both schools, to both teams, sorry. The students present depth in the research. Here, I'm gonna give the point to team A, since their research, I found it better, more complete. Building logic arguments, both teams got a point. Fighting the opponent's arguments, both teams got the point. In the structure, presenting the statement in a clear way, neither team got the point because, like I told you, is the main part you need to improve to catch the attention for the audience. The structure of the debate, both teams get a point. The time organization, very good time, both teams get the point. Respecting the turn to speak in the opponent team, both teams got the point. Teamwork, both teams got the point. In the style, the last part, proposing top perspective, both teams got the point. Focusing on essential points, both teams got the point. The next 2 points are going to mark the difference here. Clear and concrete conclusion. I decided to give the point to team A since I think their conclusion was better. I am not saying that the conclusion for team B was not good, but I think the information, the way they presented, was better for team A. And I think for your teachers, the most important part of this is the oral expression. Here, both teams have good English. You speak very good. But I felt that team A was more secure when they spoke, that were better speakers in English. Therefore, I'm going to give the point to them. As a matter of this, I have to say, first of all, congratulate both teams for your effort. I think it's not easy to be in front of each other at this point. But for me, the winner for this debate is going to be Team A, which was the team again. Congratulations, Cumbres San Javier. It was a pleasure being with you. Any comments, anything you want to say, either you guys or your teachers, more than welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for your feedback and your support as a moderator for this debate. Thank you for your time and listening to us. Thank you very much.